All right, let's get started. If you're on the maintenance team, you know how important it is to keep track of every piece of equipment across campus. Today, I'm walking you through how to tag assets using your iPad and our campus app. It's super straightforward, and I'll break it down step by step. So, first up, go ahead and open the Power Apps application on your iPad. It should be one of the icons on your home screen or in your app list. Once the app opens, look for the Sign In button and tap on it. Now enter your login credentials. This will be your organization email and password. After that, you'll be prompted to go through two-factor authentication. This could be a text message, an app notification, or a code depending on how your account is set up. Make sure to complete that step to confirm your identity. Once you're signed in, you'll land on the main screen. On the main screen, select All Apps on the bottom. Here you will see a list of apps assigned to you. Select Tagging App to open the application. Once you're in the app, your name will automatically populate in the name field. Next, tap the drop-down menu under the trade code field and select your respective trade from the list. For example, choose ELEC for electrical or PLMB for plumbing. Make sure to select your respective trade to ensure accurate reporting. Next, from the TMA tag number list, either select the TMA tag number of the asset you are tagging, or you can also type TMA tag number to filter the list. Next, you will select the building name from the provided list. You can also type the name of the building to filter out the list. In this scenario, we will select Building 58. Next, you will select the floor number from the provided list in the Floor ID field. Under the Room ID field, you will input the room number. For this scenario, we are using Room 123. If the asset you are tagging has an existing tag, you will input the tag name or number under the current tag number field. For this example, we are using the transformer at Building 58 and we are inputting XFMR25 as an example. Your scenario might be different. If you are not sure what to input, consult your trade lead, Aspen, or Brianna for clarification. If you have more asset information such as manufacturer, model number, or the serial number, you can enter them under their respective field. This will help us in keeping accurate information regarding assets on the campus. Under the condition field, you can select the condition for the asset. For this instructional video, we are going to select Good. Under the Connect to field, for this example, we are going to list the pad mount switch, as the transformer is connected to the pad mount switch. For example, in this field, you can specify the breaker number that powers that asset. You can leave it blank if the asset is not connected to anything. Just to clarify, you want to list the parent of the asset in this field. You have been provided asset tags to place on equipment in the designated location, as shown in your lookbook. Tagging spots are marked with a yellow circle. If unclear, use your best judgment for tag placement. Next, you will click on the barcode scanner to scan the barcode you have just placed on the asset. The application will automatically fill out the number listed on the barcode in the barcode field. Next, you'll also have the option to take and upload photos of the asset after it has been tagged. The app allows you to upload up to 2 images per asset. To begin, tap on the section labeled Click or Tap to add a picture. The app will then prompt you with a few options. Select Take Photo. When capturing the images, make sure to take them from different angles to provide a clear and complete view of the asset. We recommend taking one close-up photo that clearly shows the asset tag and one wider photo that shows the entire asset in its surrounding context. Accurate and clear images are an important part of our documentation process. Once you've finished entering the asset information, please review it for accuracy and click Submit to proceed. You will receive a confirmation on top of your screen stating that your request has been successfully submitted. If you need to restart the asset entry process, you can tap the Restart button to reset the form. However, please ensure you've submitted any completed asset record before restarting, as unsaved data will be lost. The Restart option is intended for correcting any information you believe may be inaccurate. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your trade lead or the Archibus project team. Thank you.